Yeah. What sucks is we can end up playing twice. That's what be happening to Jalen. Like,
Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Big House. This massive
why is it raining, dude?
Here today to cheer on the Wolverines, already chanting "Go Blue." A game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition right here, right now. There is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it. As we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines.
I think Paula did something to your user.
I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Wolverines will kick this deep to get us going.
Oh, you said you was wearing red.
Fair catch by the return man.
Oh, I thought you said you was wearing red. You not wearing red. Okay. Silver and white. No, on my screen I'm all navy blue. I won't accept it if it let me. Yeah, on my screen you wearing white and gray.
Obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play.
Okay. Maybe it's just set up that way to play.
Fresh set of downs for the offense.
I guess it don't matter what you were wearing there.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
God, look at these blocks.
That is a huge play. Finally brought down at the 46-yard line.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. And he'll set up to throw.
Oh, that's a pick. Oh, come on.
Brings up second down. Well, for many, this is the quintessential college football rivalry. Combines
God dang.
And very often high stakes.
Yeah, Chris, I really think the rivalry has changed over the years. Guys in my era would tell you it was a game that was the most heated but the most respected because of the way you were recruited by both schools. There was the Woody, there was the Bo influence on the rivalry.
And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense.
This is the first time I ever played you and can literally hear background.
This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Defense are going to keep the pressure on this third down.
I don't like that defense.
Defense, their first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. That sack sets up a third down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
I felt like he should have jumped that. He let you catch it or try to catch it. Yeah.
Allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. And the coverage team able to bring him down.
We'll take that. We'll take that.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge.
Damn, that's annoying. You can't wear your headphones?
Here that this guy's a complete package. Not
Yeah.
only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Dude, you normally have headphones on.
You'll recall the last time they played, the Wolverines won a very close game. That has not been forgotten in Columbus for a single minute since then.
No, and if I remember
oh my
right, it was
God.
the Michigan defense that really stepped up and prevailed and led them to a close victory the last time out. Let's see what happens today if the Buckeyes offense can make the adjustments.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. You're going to throw for the first down. And he lofts it toward
That's
the
just a
sideline.
punt. Oh, catch that.
It's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
That was an ugly possession.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. The back's got it. And the freshman brings him down quickly. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure he can imagine hearing his coach saying it's 3rd down, do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to...
Looked like he was trying to figure out if you wanted him to block or he was going to pass.
Down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards.
You didn't pass it till late.
Down, they'll punt it away here. And that sets up a return. Return of 1 down.
Hey, man, you can't tackle with your head down. Look at it. Watch it. Oh, that wasn't him.
Wolverines offense is back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. On first down, it's play action. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play.
I don't even know where that ball was going. I mean, I know
half.
where it should have went.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Takes the ball and heads to the left. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
The RPO gives the quarterback so many options, and it puts a lot on the defense. If you overcommit one way, the quarterback's going to make you pay for it.
Too
Here,
slow.
the defense sat back, made it easy. Hand the ball off, let that running back get some good yards.
And the Wolverines begin a new series here, 1st and 10. There's the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain. The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Same tailback, another carry. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. The Wolverines will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the...
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside
I'm
the
like,
10.
you better get up out of it because I ain't coming out of it.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
I'm trying to figure out how that linebacker ran him down, though, but okay.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal.
Hey, if y'all would block him earlier.
The 4 offense in great scoring position here.
Chris down here inside the 10-yard line.
What are you backing up for?
Come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Flying for the touchdown on the right side. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the
close.
door at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
See what they can do here. 3rd down and goal from the 1. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, Michigan.
They'll try to punch it in again. 3rd and goal at the 1. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan. Wow, that is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out, and they put something together in this drive. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that previous play. Takes the handoff and tests the left
You
side.
cut it back. That's where our flow is.
After just a short gain. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down.
That's a pick. That's a pick. Yep.
Downfield. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Look out. He's got some space. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
I knew it was going to be a pick before you threw it.
Defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Wolverines hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Here comes a handoff.
Good block.
Can he make the end zone?
Let's go.
And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to win a 1st down play. And here's the handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, helping just get 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football.
I was trying
to that in route no matter
take
what.
his head
He hits
off.
it for a nice gain.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air.
That's mine. Oh, good D, baby. Good D.
Pressure just got it away.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. This group has been clicking. It really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to create outside the pocket.
Good throw.
Makes the catch downfield. And a big gain across midfield moves the ball inside the enemy 40-yard line. First down here for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. Quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Trying to extend the play.
Oh my! No, I threw it behind him and he dropped it.
Good coverage there.
I know what you're saying, but I did a back shoulder throw, so you wasn't gonna get it. That's why he stopped. And then damn didn't catch the ball. Freaking bullcrap.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's escaping the pocket now. And he's going to fling it.
Got him. Oh! That's the second pass that just sailed over somebody's head.
Deep, but now it brings up fourth down. Coach elects to send out the field goal unit.
That should have been a touchdown.
Long-range attempt, 51 yards out.
God dang it.
The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. The Wolverines will come to the line on fourth down, hoping to keep this drive going. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And he's going to launch it
out of bounds.
Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A fourth down stop.
Offense is stopped. Will be a turnover on downs.
Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run play.
Look at that. He's still going. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Well, it's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw.
That's a pick. That's a pick.
Oh, that one's picked.
What do you want to throw? A 70-yard pass? In the rain?
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
I mean, it's raining. You drop back 15 yards. I'll give you that one. I'll give you that.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost him anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. And he finds a wide open receiver.
Holla!
About him downfield. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Michigan. It was a foot race, and he won it.
Well, that was almost the entire length of the field. What a play by this offense. A nice throw. But really, it's about the receiver making a catch and showing you what he can do with the ball after it.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
Big hit him.
Free at the 35. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. Handoff here from the shotgun.
Oh, they wouldn't let him dive.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another first and 10. Here's the handoff.
We're going to make a cutback. We're going to make a cutback.
Down, but they'll take the gain on that play. The Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up.
And he'll loft it to
That's
the
a
end
touchdown.
zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around.
I think I should have got out of that defense.
And the extra point goes up and good. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Looking to scramble. On the move, looking deep.
Yep.
And is intercepted.
I don't know why I threw that.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield.
I don't know why I threw
He's
that.
his right. Eyes are downfield, but the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
Guys, play your
So
game.
first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. They'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Handing off on the draw.
Good job, Simonette.
It's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit
Hey,
what an
you
offense
better
wants
talk
to
to
do.
him.
This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And he'll drop back here on third down.
Good D.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And they've got the returner Corral.
I think it's because my dude tapped him in the back. I don't know. That's what it looked like.
One more play before the clock stops with the 2-minute warning. And there's the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he's
Oh, he got hit.
to the right side.
Way to high point. Way to high point it.
Huge gain. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
We got athletes, dude.
Great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide
He
receiver's job.
done made
for that big
a whole
game.
bunch of catches like that this year.
Play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Looking for his big tight end.
Why are you trying to cover with a defensive end?
And the game just good enough for a first down.
Or was that a linebacker?
This offense is clicking.
Oh, either way, he's too slow.
Everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost
He's too
no
slow.
resistance.
The Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. He's got it right near the end zone. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open.
I don't know how you think that's a pick. He's 7 yards from the ball.
And eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards.
Okay.
Across the goal line. Touchdown.
You just said 10 yards behind me. He not breaking on 10 yards, 10 yards from the ball and going to pick it.
But 3 rushing touchdowns in one game. What a day.
Oh, man. Okay.
Try to add to the lead now in PAT.
You're right. It should have been a pick.
And the extra point makes it a 28-7 game. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Okay.
The Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Quarterback looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting
That was the
pressure on
computer.
the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Just time enough for one more play in the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw.
Got him.
Running out of time in the pocket. They've got him.
He can't handle my tackles, dude. Some of that is too good.
Halftime after that one. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime.
My tackle's not lined up on your center, though. He lined up on your guard. So it's 50 your guard or a center?
The Buckeyes will kick this away to start the second half.
Okay. About the bus is open right here.
And he takes this from inside the 5.
Ooh!
The 25-yard line. And that's where they'll start the drive.
Come on, DeLuke.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's moving out of the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Get rid of it. Get rid of it.
Away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap.
Zone.
Trying the old counter play here.
Oh.
But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9 coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw, bringing pressure.
Just take the sack.
Down way behind the line. It'll be a huge loss here.
No, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
Oh, he should have. Man, that punt sucked. I had to win, and he only punted it 40 yards. I'm the final kicker.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Again, he makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Payne. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air.
Good D.
Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Gotcha! Let's go!
He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
And the Michigan
Thought
offense
Prince was going to get you, but he was too slow.
On their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he lobs it deep down the middle. The catch is made inside the 10. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. And the Wolverines hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
My quarterback. Where's my quarterback?
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Michigan. And the route is on. And momentum really building now. Kirk, this one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. I mean, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
And he knocks through the PAT. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. completion sets up a second down. From the shotgun, drops back. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw.
Let's go.
Once again, no escape.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Sure did. He's looking down the field.
On to kick now for the 5th time today. And he's able to get the boot away. Fair catch, take it at the 50.
I don't know. Sometimes you fair catch, they don't let you. He didn't even put his hands up.
Wolverines offense is back on the field. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
The pocket breaking.
Oh! I couldn't get that off. He was wide open.
Rush there on first down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback.
I thought you was about to pick it.
Forcing him into that incompletion.
Here's the second down play. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again.
Oh, he bailed.
Pass not complete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. Man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this
My
quarterback
dude,
by
High
changing
Point, is
some
it?
things up. You got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Drops back, needing a third down completion here.
Oh, I thought you were going to keep going. You would have kept going and be a touchdown.
Turn, tackled at the 17, but a big interception for this defense.
Boy, this
Freaking
defense did
bull
exactly
crap.
what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down.
Oh, that pisses me off. He literally stopped.
Guys will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he throws his third interception of the day.
Get off me.
Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
I'm about to watch it. I don't even. It looked like he threw it right in his gut. That is a linebacker, but.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Off the play fake on first down. He's got it near the end zone. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The Wolverines hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Wolverines. To stretch the lead, the route is on. And strike up the Michigan band again as the Wolverines, Kirk, are beginning to build the lead and pull away here.
Well, I don't think the biggest Michigan fan in the country could have ever expected this kind of performance by the Wolverines. Everything that they have done has worked, and right now they have a nice, comfortable lead.
We'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. The shotgun running play call. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Oh. Did you do a playmaker?
Offense been in reverse here. Now
Just
a
ain't listening.
long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He cannot escape defense with a sack.
Man, how'd you like to be the offensive coordinator for this team right now with the offensive line coach trying to come up with any answer at all to deal with this pass rush? That's 5 sacks now in this game. They cannot seem to stop this pressure from this defense.
You cannot be serious. The head coach going for it, backed up to his own end zone. 4th down, he's throwing for it. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. Big 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself
You gotta throw hot routes with it. That's how I beat Jalen last time.
Stop and they get the ball back.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Ball handed off. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Michigan. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
He sent that in the first half. No, he sent that a long time ago.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Caught on the outside. It's Payne. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
The back catches it on that play, Chris. Kind of looked like a receiver on the way they designed that play. And I love the toe tap at the end. He's in bounds. Nice game.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down.
Oh.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. The Buckeyes will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and
They would not let him dive. He should have fumbled. He literally dove through his knees.
The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
So
he's gonna cough it up.
The receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
And it's incomplete, even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it...
Don't do it. I knew you were going there.
It's picked off again, the fourth.
It don't matter. I was going to pick...
Brought down after the takeaway, a big...
I mean, you threw it wrong. You threw it wrong. You threw it wrong. You threw a dart instead of a lob. Yeah, you did. If you'd have lobbed it, he'd have caught it.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Oh!
That's an important first down on that running play. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep.
Hey, where hold your block?
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Close to the tight end.
Catch the ball, man.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love being aggressive. They just come up empty.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Can't hold on. Good defensive.
You gotta hold on that to that, Ham.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead,
Hey, we built different.
Maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing fourth down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they... Let's take a deep shot.
That's a
here.
pick.
And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to
We got
take
our
some
backups
shots.
in.
I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Pick six.
That's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? They
It's the
bring him
flag.
down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field.
Oh.
Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result.
I don't
of
know.
that play.
It was scheduled to be called. It didn't matter anyway. We picked it.
The offense is set up with excellent field position. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Football comes out. They scoop up the
That
ball.
was
It's a
late.
live play.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have...
And the replay booth has signaled
Yeah.
they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Here comes a crucial second down
touchdown.
play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the
Oh, I didn't throw it. Oh, I see you where. That's my fault.
I mean, I like this play.
Dang it.
Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create.
I should have threw it behind him. Oh.
Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back
should
into this
have
game
threw it
is to create a
behind him. It would have
turnover.
been a
They get an
touchdown.
interception, and they're in business.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And they'll stop him after a short game.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Ohio State. In other sports around the country, Slippery Rock 35.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down.
I knew that was trying to bait it.
Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back.
Pick.
It's
Oh!
reeled in. It's Johnson. That's a big
That was a pick.
It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Looking to throw it on first down. He dumps it off to the tight end. They stop him, but it's a first down. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry up.
Tackle is made at the 37-yard line. First down for the offense.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He's looking to scramble. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Second down play coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down.
And we got the exotic blitz pack.
This offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Caught over the middle. It's Johnson.
I can't believe he held on to
It's a
that.
first down. This offense really threatening now.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Pressure is coming. Grab down the middle. It's
That
Johnson.
was a prayer. He just so
He
happened
uses
to
his
catch it.
speed to pick up solid yardage.
How about this
It
guy
wasn't
making
even
this
to
throw?
him.
I mean, they have harassed him all game long, and here we are in the fourth quarter. He takes another hit, and this time gets enough on it to be able to complete it. Great play by the quarterback.
Looking for some space. It's Payne.
Yeah, you ain't
They
running the
test
ball.
the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack.
Keep
allowing
me
the
honest. This is the
second
fourth quarter.
to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
They look to throw it here on second
Man,
down.
he wide open.
And he will score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Oh, I'm standing right there.
For a two-point conversion to cut into this lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Is Pollard actually playing his brother?
It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. And the Wolverines offense is back on
He
the
is
field.
playing him.
The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. Eventually taken down, but how about the spin move that earned him first down yardage? The Wolverines tussle to the line to run the hurry up.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part
I
of their
saw
success
him.
here
That's
this
why I
afternoon.
audibled the first
That last
time.
carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Second down, we're going to throw it.
Oh, he got caught up in traffic.
Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding?
Dang it.
Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
I saw it too.
Well, at this point, the offensive coordinator has to think about going to the other quarterback. That's his 4th interception in this game alone. He's throwing the ball into coverage.
I covered him. I knew you were going there.
Losing track. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Inside the 20. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost him.
Play action here on first down. Rolling to his left outside the pocket. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Wolverines. And the beatdown continues.
Oh my God, he just scrambled and threw it back in the corner of Izzo.
Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
Extra point try coming now. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. With the catch, it's Payne. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium.
I'll start.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's going
Get
for a
it.
play downfield. He fires this throw and is intercepted. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal.
Yeah, that's touchdown.
They're going to run it. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Oh, it's a reverse. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, we're seeing this more and more where wide receivers are getting involved in the running game, both here in college and also up in the NFL. I think it's due to plays like this one right here, and it's not going to change anytime soon. Excellent play call.
Aiming for the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. And this one is getting ugly.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Kickoff is fielded inside the 20.
Your return is brought to you at the 24, and the Ohio State offense will take over 1st and 10.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. Sideline throw caught, but not enough for a first down.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
And they'll move to 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Caught near the sideline. It's Johnson. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a...
Got him. He's sacked.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this 4th down play in the 4th quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
Looks like the offense will just take a knee here.
All right, I'll be all in a bit. You about to play COD.
Let's be honest. All wins are not equal. You go in there and hammer your rivalry and get bragging rights. That's sweet, man.
Yeah, this one is a little bit different. I mean, this is a game you anticipate, you look forward to the entire offseason. You're thinking about it. Now you get a big win against